Interesting.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't mind Christine and I. We are just chilling here and having a little
Vino.
vino. This is how we do our girl bossing at night, just hanging out and relaxing. So anyway, thank you so much, and welcome to our webinar tonight about why challenge groups are your secret to success. My name is Farah Weberg. I'm a diamond coach with Team Misfit Republic, and my cohort here is Christine Lupo, also a diamond rock star, and we're excited to talk to you guys tonight. So here we go. So just to give you a real brief overview of my journey, I have been a coach for about 2.5 years, but I did not start in the fitness or health-related industry at all. I have a 13-year background in corporate event planning, and I worked this through my 20s, and I got married to my husband, Jeff, which you can see there on the left. We got started on family planning, and we were having some issues conceiving. I came to find out that I had PCOS, which for those of you who don't know is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And essentially this boils down to that I, yes, had fertility issues, but I also had issues with weight gain. And that's something that had been creeping up on me for a couple of years previous to that. I used to be very naturally thin, all of a sudden gaining weight for no reason. And turns out that reason was PCOS. So it caused insulin resistance. It created a host of other side effects that I won't dive into in this particular presentation, but it just made things more complicated for me. Luckily, we were able to get pregnant, and you can see there our beautiful little family. My son Liam is turning 8 next month, and Ava is 5.5. So I've been very fortunate. Not everyone with PCOS is able to have a family. But after I moved past my 2 pregnancies, I then had that pregnancy weight along with the weight I had gained with PCOS. And I really honestly was just feeling miserable and uncomfortable in my own skin. I was not proud of the reflection I saw before me. And to top it off, my corporate event planning career was really starting to become not the ideal situation for me. I was burned out, tired of the long rush hour commutes, tired of having to choose work meetings over family, and I just needed a change, like an overhaul in my life. So it was around that time I found out about 21 Day Fix, and we will dive a little bit more into that program later on. But it essentially just spoke to me. It was 30-minute workouts, it was superfood nutrition and portion control. It all kind of made sense to me, and it wasn't complicated. I could easily work it into my busy life. So I jumped on board with that right away. And at the same time, my sponsor mentioned the coach opportunity. And at first I was like, nah, no way could I be a coach. I am not perfect. I'm just starting on my health and fitness journey. Nobody would want to follow me. But after going through my very first challenge group, just fell in love with the environment that was there, the support, the positivity, and the results. And so I knew that I could really make a difference in others' lives. So I dove right into that as well. So you can see there one of my results from going through 21 Day Fix, which was super awesome. I was just in love with the program and really happy about my results. And that brings me to present day. I'm still obviously on my journey. It's, our journeys never really end, but I've been able to really make health and fitness an active part of my life and be able to support so many others on their journeys as well. So it's been an incredible experience.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I am Christine Lupo, and I'm the one over here making comments, so don't mind me. But like Farah, and oh, here come my children. Like Farah, I started on my fitness journey. Oh, hold on. Now my whole family's walking down here on me. Give me a second. I'll regroup here. This is real life, people. So anyway, so I didn't start off my fitness journey. Now I've lost I love when your family walks in and you lose your total train of thought.
I locked my family out of my room, so
I can't lock them out of my basement. Okay, let me start over again. A little bit about me. I'm a jewelry designer, and I've been doing that work for almost 18 years now. And, a little bit about my journey and how I ended up in a challenge group really for me was in the need of having gained a lot of weight. I'd had my business for quite some time, and it got hit by the recession, and I ended up 60 pounds overweight. Of course, part of that was having children, and then part of it was just the realization that I was not doing very well. I wasn't taking care of myself. I was extremely stressed. I wasn't able to lose the weight. I had yo-yoed for years after having my children, and every time I would lose the weight, I'd gain it back and then 10 more pounds. And so before I knew it, I was 60 pounds overweight, and I was sending my baby off to kindergarten, and I realized I could no longer call it baby weight because it wasn't baby weight. It wasn't the weight from after having her. I was actually 30 pounds heavier at that point than I was after she was born. And so I started on my fitness journey, and you can see here my transformation over that time. I realized I'd hit that wall, and I just no longer could do what I had been doing. I was tired of the yo-yo, and I actually started my weight loss journey doing something other than Beachbody programs. But again, I got midway through my journey and realized, well, what am I going to do this time to keep the weight off? And I had started following my coach, and she was talking all the time about the 21-day fix, and it sounded really good, and I was really curious about the portion control. I was doing something similar in a boot camp that I was taking at the time, but the food was just boring. I was depriving myself of the things that I enjoyed, and I knew once again I was going to hit that wall. And so I'm a researcher. I've got to look at everything over 100 times before I make a decision. But when I finally did take that plunge to sign up and do a challenge group with my coach, I decided I wanted a discount too on products, which we can talk about later. And I jumped in and signed up as a coach. But I never planned on actually coaching. I just wanted the discount on my products and my Shakeology. And so by the end of my first round of 21-day fix, I had lost 8 more pounds. I was at the smallest I had been since high school. And I just felt so great that I decided to share my transformation and what I had been going through during that last year and what I had found with Beachbody, and that I finally knew I'd found something that was going to help hold me accountable and keep me on my fitness journey. And so I actually started my own challenge group after my 3-week round, and the rest is kind of history. And so, these programs really do change our lives, and it's just been amazing to be a part of this and to be a part of these challenge groups where there are people to motivate and support us. And like in our challenge groups, not only do you need us, we need you. Like the accountability goes both ways. And it's such an amazing thing that we get out of these groups. And it's nice to have this private space with other women working towards similar goals. And, I don't know. Am I forgetting anything fair about my journey? I don't think so.
No, you told it wonderfully. So we get it, guys. We know how overwhelming weight loss can be because the media just inundates us with so many different options. So how do you really figure out what is the right solution? I mean, there are magic Garcinia Cambogia pills that promise to dissolve all the weight. There's abs diet. There's cutting carbs, cutting calories, cutting out fat, cutting out sugar. There's going gluten-free. There's like the Whole30 diet. I actually have, experienced that just, from a healthy eating standpoint, but it's really hard to know what is the right solution for you. And we really just want to help take the guesswork out of that. It really comes down to simplicity. Managing portions, eating clean is really all you have to worry about. And luckily, we have a wonderful system that can help to do that.
So, myth, you need 60 minutes a day in the gym to get results. Well, the truth is that trip to the gym can make fitness more stressful. And it does. For me, the idea of going to the gym and having to work out in front of all those people was the most stressful thing to me. And it isn't just an hour of working out at the gym. It's the time to get there and to get yourself set up and then to know what you're doing once you're there. You know, the whole logistics of it all. Whereas at home with, 30 minutes a day, you can throw in your program. And the beautiful thing is we have a massive library. So whatever the mood strikes, you can do and have your workout done in 30 minutes. And that's all it really takes. And, as you can see from my results in Farah's, that's from 30 minutes. And I never got those kind of results going to the gym.
So our mission is we really sincerely want to help you to do what we've done, to feel the way we feel, to feel healthy and confident in your own skin. I mean, you guys, there's no greater feeling than just loving yourself where you are on your journey. And that doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't have to mean six-pack abs, though that's a goal for some people. It's just about feeling confident and not feeling like you want to hide anymore. We want to not only help you hit your goal, but to stay there. So this isn't just about a 30-day challenge group. It's about the journey for the long haul. So if you participate in one of our challenge groups, we are there with you going forward. We often, welcome our alumni from past challenges to join us in current ones. Some people who have maybe fallen a little off track if they've gone back to working on their own. Some people just love the accountability and the community that's created in those groups. So it's a great way to manage your journey going forward. And again, creating habits that are manageable and will last you far beyond the challenge. And that includes making it work with your lifestyle. So we want to help you with recipes that will actually be something your family will want to eat. Or again, workouts that you can fit into your busy life if you're a working mom, or you just have maybe you're a student, you have a crazy, class load and it's just too hard to get to the gym. We want to help you find those solutions to keep this manageable going forward. And again, living your life, no more on the sidelines. Don't be like me, hiding behind my kids and photos. We want you to be out there experiencing life and not wasting a second. And again, it's about helping you feel pride at the end of each day of what you've accomplished and the healthy person you've become.
So what is a challenge group? Our groups are a safe, positive, private Facebook community of like-minded people all working together to achieve the healthiest version of themselves. So it really is this safe little community where you can, feel safe, comfortable talking about where you're going, what your goals are, what you're doing. And it's just, a beautiful, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just an environment where you don't have to worry about what's going on in the outside world, where you've got like-minded people there supporting you all the way. I've never seen women support each other the way they do in these groups.
I totally agree. And I think that there's just something about that safety of it being a private group, how much people are able to just kind of open up for the first time because it's such a positive, uplifting environment that it's not just us as coaches that are supporting you, it's every person in that group.
Exactly.
So how do you know if a challenge group is for you? Well, maybe you're someone who, if you don't see results right away, you give up. Talking about the yo-yo diet, trying various programs and quitting after a week when you don't see results. Come on, we've all been there, right? We're in a society where we want things like right now. Well, health and fitness, it takes time to cement those habits and to get the results. But a challenge group can help you to stick to it. Maybe you have an important event coming up, like a vacation, or maybe a dreaded high school reunion, like I had one a couple of years ago. Maybe you've got a wedding or a family reunion coming up, and you just want to show up feeling your absolute best. Challenge groups are great to hold you accountable for that. Maybe you're someone who gets bored easily with the same workouts and you need variety. We have a great solution for you guys, and we will talk about that a little bit more later. Maybe you need some accountability because working out on your own or sticking to a new lifestyle can be really hard. I mean, that's a big reason why so many people give up so early in their journeys. They don't have that support system in their lives. Maybe you are single and you don't have someone in your house that's pushing you to do it. Or maybe you have a spouse who's just not into the idea of living a healthy lifestyle. Or you don't have other people in your life that are ready to hold you to it. Your challenge groups are really set up for that specific purpose. Everyone is coming together for a common goal, and there's no way we will let you fall through the cracks. Maybe diets have left you feeling cranky, and then you just end up binging and gaining it all back anyway. I mean, it is just so frustrating. And again, I know we can all relate to that. This is not about dieting, guys. Dieting is not sustainable. Dieting makes you crazy. This is about learning how to eat right for your body, the right foods, the right portions. And this system makes it so simple to follow. Maybe you're ready to make a change, but you're overwhelmed and you have no idea where to start. That was honestly me before I found out about 21 Day Fix. I had no idea where to start. I didn't love fitness at all, and I'm going to be honest, I still don't. I've learned now it's important to fit into my life because it keeps me healthy. But it was really overwhelming to figure out what program do I start with when I had no expertise in that area. And same thing for eating. You have like a general idea of what are healthy foods, but how do you really make it work for you? A challenge group is so great, as I learned, to get you started on the right path. Maybe you have just had a baby and you want your body back ASAP. Doesn't mean you've just had a baby in the last 6 months. Maybe you had a baby 10 years ago and you want that body back ASAP. Again, whatever your reason, even if you have anywhere from just a few pounds to over 100 to lose, it doesn't matter the size of your goal. What matters is that you're ready to tackle it, and a challenge group is perfect to help you do that.
So learning how to manage your nutrition in a way that's easy to incorporate into your lifestyle. So portion control. And so we talk about this because it's a huge part of why these programs are so successful, and the eating plans that we use. You use this amazing container system that you're able to portion out your food, and you actually eventually get to a point where you just even start to know what those portions look like over time. And a lot of my meals, I think about them now based on these containers. But so you basically have your container for your vegetables and your fruit and your proteins, and it really just all comes together. And we teach you how to do this within our challenge groups, and we have amazing recipes that are all put together based on this portion system.
And another great component of the nutrition that we follow is Shakeology. So I know that there are a lot of shakes out there on the market, and that can get confusing to choose as well. But I will tell you, bar none, Shakeology is the best. Shakeology is nutrient dense. It's packed with over 40 superfoods, like things like quinoa and goji berry and amaranth and like countless others. There are no artificial ingredients. It's great if you have a busy lifestyle, you need nutrition on the go, maybe something to take with you for the rush hour commute, or you don't have time to take a lunch break at work, you just quick throw together your shake. It's awesome, guys. I mean, and even if you're just like a busy mom, home with your kids, let's be real. Sometimes it's hard to feed yourself when you're trying to just cover everything for your kids. Shakeology just makes fitting in your daily nutrition so easy. And I call it, as I said here, my duh meal of the day, because it really is a no-brainer, guys. You're getting so much good nutrition in your body from one serving of Shakeology that even if you're not perfect throughout the rest of the day, this helps to fill in some of the gaps. I like to think of it as my multivitamin. And when you do a cost breakdown, it's cheaper and healthier than your daily latte habit. I mean, that was me. I loved my lattes when I was in corporate America, but it was just really, I look at it as almost like throwing my money away now. Yeah, the caffeine was great, but the benefits I get from Shakeology far outweigh what I ever got from a latte. Christine?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted and I'm talking. So,
like, hello.
So I was unmuted, and then I muted myself to talk. So finding a workout program that works for you based on your goals. Now, this is the coolest new thing that we have. Back when Farah and I signed up to do our first challenge group, we had to pick one program. And that's not the case anymore. Now we have every program that was ever created by Beachbody. It's, thousands of hours of programs, $6,000 worth of programs, all wrapped up into like kind of like a Netflix of fitness. And so say you decide you start with a 21-day fix and you come back to Farah or myself and you go, you know what? I really don't like that program. I think I need something different. You'll have all these other programs and we'll help guide you through it. Also, if you want to do a different program with a different trainer every day of the year, you could. You could do a different workout. There's so many programs in there that you could do a different workout every day for the next year and never get bored of what you're doing. So that's the other fun thing. But there's everything from dancing programs to kickboxing to weightlifting and cardio, you name it, all different kinds of programs from country line dancing to hip hop to yoga, and everything under the sun. So it's amazing that we now have this to offer where you can have all of the programs at your fingertips anywhere you are at, on a smart device, computer, TV, you name it, your laptop. And the coolest part is you can even download 7 of those programs. So if you're somewhere where you can't stream, you can still do your workout. So say you're up in the mountains camping, you want to get that workout in outside, you can still do it.
And I think the thing I love too, Christine, is that you can, on the Beachbody On Demand platform, you can search by types of workouts. So like if you're really someone who loves cardio, I don't know who you are because that is not me.
Not me either.
But you can search by type. You can find things that are at like a more beginner level, more intermediate, advanced. So it kind of helps take the guesswork out. But keep in mind too, as your coach, we help guide you through that too. It's just if you want to do a little exploring on your own, there are great tools to allow you to do that. Yeah. And if you are someone who just really needs the gym setting, you could take it with you on your laptop to the gym. There are plenty of people, including coaches, who will bring that with them, especially if they're doing a program like Body Beast and want to use the equipment. You can definitely do that. It's kind of, some people might give you kind of some funny looks, but I know that there are people too that are like, hey, what is that? It's pretty cool.
Yeah. There are less looks because more and more people are doing it.
Yeah.
The other thing is like, it's, so many of these programs like P90X and 21-Day Fix and so many others have yoga in them. So you go search yoga and it's going to pull up all the yoga workouts from all the different programs. If that's what you're looking for, say you don't like you're doing 21-Day Fix, but you don't like the cardio in 21-Day Fix, and you just want to try a different cardio on your cardio day, you could pick a different cardio. And we can help you, like Farah said, kind of go through that. And the cool thing is they're always adding new content. And one other thing that we're not showing you here, there's even a cooking show on there for the portion containers that we talk about in the 21-Day Fix meal plan. So that's really cool too and kind of fun.
It's really cool. And there's even a program specifically targeted for women who are pregnant. You can see it on the bottom row there. So that's also another cool feature.
Yes. Am I talking again? Oh, sorry. Why struggle solo? Joining my challenge group will make sticking to your goals much easier and providing you with accountability, support, and motivation. The reality is we are better together. It's the one thing that has helped me stay now on my 3rd year from my weight loss, being able to stay where I want to be. Yes, I still fluctuate 10 pounds, but I don't fluctuate back up to that 60 pounds and plus some. Instead I'm fluctuating down in a very comfortable, healthy weight range. And it's only because of that accountability of others. When I tried to go it on my own, I just was not successful. It wasn't until I started to partner up, have accountability, have the support of others, that I was able to stick to my goals, or if I fell off track, get right back on board. And we want to do the same for you.
So let me just kind of like drill down on like the old way of doing things and why our new way is going to seriously change your life. Okay, so if you were to invest in, say, a 12-month online accountability group, well, that could cost upwards of $100 a month. Maybe you're hiring a personal accountability coach or a trainer. That could easily be $100 an hour. if you're looking at getting just 30 meals for your month of premium nutrient-dense Shakeology, that's $129 a month. Clean eating meal plan with shopping lists, that could be $75. The entire Beachbody workout platform, or workout library, sorry, on a streaming platform, again, that's over $6,000 worth of content, including like portion control containers and additional programs being added. You can see, guys, the cost of trying to do all of this the old-fashioned way, of trying to piecemealing things together to get a system that will work for you, is not only time-consuming, labor-intensive with the research, but it is also expensive. And so we have a much better way, and that's the 12-month All Access Challenge Pack. So what you get with this is the Beachbody on-demand streaming platform that Christine just told us all the details on. Over $6,000 again worth of workout programs, thousands of hours. You will not get bored. There's something literally for everyone, no matter where you're starting from. And again, that's a full year of access, and that does include every program that is released in 2017. So that is super exciting. That alone, if they're right now predicting 3 additional programs, that's $180 worth of content right there, added to all of what's already on Beachbody On Demand. You get your portion fix containers. Again, this is the system that originated with the 21-day fix, but because it's been so hugely popular and effective, they have added that to pretty much every workout program going forward. And so it was a natural fit to be added to the All Access Challenge Pack. You get 30 meals of our nutrient-dense Shakeology. Again, I talked about that a little bit earlier. There are so many flavor options. This is unlike any shake you've ever had before, guys. I am telling you, I tried so many shakes before that tasted chalky and kind of mealy texture, and I was obviously just choosing the wrong ones because Shakeology is so delicious. I love the vegan chocolate. I have it every single day. Cafe latte is also another favorite. It kind of makes you feel like you're drinking a frappuccino. But again, you get 30 meals of that in your All Access pack. So all of this, 12 months of All Access Pass, access to Beachbody On Demand, portion fix containers, 30 meals of Shakeology, and a 10% VIP customer discount on your products going forward. And that can include your monthly Shakeology after that first shipment. All of this for $199. Not only that, I'm going to make it even better. We don't have this listed here, but just for April, they have slashed the price to $160. You guys, I can't express enough how crazy of a deal that is. And again, this is for the entire year plus 30 meals of Shakeology. I mean, you are not going to find a better deal than that. Think about what you spend on gym memberships and all of your tools and products to make you, put you on your healthy living journey. This is just taking the guesswork out, and a total no-brainer.
And to top it off, oop, I've got an echo. Do I still have an echo? Yes. Can you hear that?
No, I think you're okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm totally echoing on my end. Okay, so to top it off, there's a no risk 30-day money back guarantee. And that means that even if you're going to love it, even if you drink your all 3 days of Shakeology, empty the bag out, and decide you don't like it, send it back for a full refund. The time has come to invest in you because you are so worth it. And it's worth giving a try. There's no risk to you. And we are here to support you all the way. And your happiest self has been waiting here her whole life to shine through. Don't make her wait any longer.
So how do you get started? Okay. All you have to do, guys, is reach out to either Christine or myself, or if there was another coach who invited you to this webinar tonight, just reach out to us. To enroll with your All Access Challenge Pack is super easy. It's just seriously a couple clicks and you're set to go. And we also have usually a little like brief application just to get to know you a little better. But again, that's just a handful of questions. And that's really it, guys. So another thing I wanted to mention too is if you were interested, like Christine and I were, about getting a discount going forward. I know the All Access Pass provides you with that 10% VIP discount, but as coaches, we get an even better discount. So if you're interested in exploring that more, even if you're not interested in actively coaching, we have what we just like to call a discount coach option. Feel free to reach out to us if you want to explore that further. But again, knowing that the price this month is $160 makes this just a total steal, and you cannot go wrong. And I really hope you consider it. So that is it for us tonight, guys. We want to thank you so much for giving us your valuable time, especially on a weeknight. If you're busy moms like us, you know how rare it is to have some moments to yourself. So thank you again for coming over. And if you have any questions, feel free to just reach out. You can send us a private message. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. But we hope you have a great night. And again, take care of you. Your health is so important going forward, and it's completely in your hands to make a change. We hope you do that today. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.